Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Raidou Remastered Mystery of the Soulless Army for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon links in the description at the bottom. So, alright. So, to recap last time, Goto just became the first cat in space, and, yeah, basically, I just said a cat and an elephant got up into space to go and blow up a satellite that was powering a giant Decepticon. And yeah, let's see. I lost my cat. The satellite blew up. The Decepticon tidal wave of scrap metal. And now all we have to do is just track down this future Raidou to kick his ass, and then finally put an end to all this nonsense. All right, let's get to it. Till all are one, I guess.
It looks like you managed to take out the Taitsu satellite. Let's go see how the city's doing.
Like I haven't been doing that already.
In the end, Sukuna Hikona got exactly what he was after. Half the capital's gone. God only knows how many lives were lost in the attack. But thanks to Goto and your demon, at least it wasn't completely destroyed. And you weren't too shabby yourself, Raidou. I really appreciate everyone.
Yeah, no, it's a small victory, but gotta take it where we can get it.
Huh?
Oh, you have got to be fucking... You have got to be fucking kidding me! And yeah, you just had a spare one all gassed up and ready to go? Okay, sure, cool.
Sukuna Hikona's been defeated, and you managed to stop the Soulless God Omagatsu too.
What?
What? Another one?
Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th. Of all the people to have on my trail.
What? I can't hear you! You're like all the way at the top of that fucking thing, and I'm all the way down here. Could you speak up? What?
But as long as I have the Yasumagatsu, my spirit will never die.
Yakko wacko what?
And now, for our final battle. Let us decide the course of history!
What? And yeah, where the hell did this thing come from? Thanks for showing us. Bye.
What the hell's going on? That the bird who was possessed by a demon? And what was that about deciding the course of history?
Yeah, Kaya's actually been possessed by a Raidou from the future, so...
This is a lot to go through, but let's see if I can make sense of it. Okay,
please.
So, based on what Raidou, Rasputin, and Sukuna Hikona have said, the time traveler that possessed the girl is a Raidou Kuzunoha from the future. This Raidou's goal is to change the past in order to change the future. And because of that, this timeline is deviating. So that's the crux of this case. A future Raidou wants to rewrite history. Now I've heard it all. And this other Raidou has challenged you to a face-off, huh? I can't believe there was another Soulless God. Poor Goto won't be able to rest in peace. Huh? What's eating you?
Raidou, can you hear my voice? It's me, Goto.
Oh, Goto!
Blasted Narumi writing me off like that. I'm not dead. I've only lost my temporary body.
Ooh, shows what you know. It turns out that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference.
That said, it seems I won't be able to rejoin you for the time being, seeing as I'm currently away from the Earth.
Oh, wow, that's some convenient magic.
Well, I'm still your partner, even if I've been reduced to a voice for now.
Hello, Raidou. Lost in space for a sec there? I get it, though. It's because we're almost at the final battle, right?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Make sure you save the girl this time. We're at the point where a regular civilian like me can't do much. I'm sorry, but all I can do is rely on you. Godspeed, Raidou.
Oh, wow, like that's new. But, yeah, I know you've been there for me emotionally, Darby. Actually, no, wait, what are you even doing here? Alright, anyways. We came up with an idea to destroy the Taitsu satellite, which is the Soulless God's power source. Raidou went to the Amazing Science Lab and convinced Dr. Tsukumo to use the rocket there for our plan. Then, Raidou detained Rasputin until he caught up to calculations that we needed. From there, we'd have to get to the satellite and destroy its core from the inside. Goto and a demon took the rocket to the satellite and destroyed it. The Soulless God's been stopped, but Goto and Raidou's demon didn't make it. Oh no! I mean, I can just repurchase him, but oh no. Let's see, progress report. Yeah. Alright, the Unbroken. As it relates to this case, the Unbroken are a faction of the Kuditsu Kami led by Sukuna Hikona. Let's see. Historically, this name refers to those who were exterminated by their conquerors, or more specifically, spirits who rebelled against the central authority and were consequently branded as demons and executed. These spirits were a subset of the Kuditsu Kami. Eventually, the country's leaders deified them out of fear. Not that it mattered by that point. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. The Super Battleship Omagatsu. The first warship created as part of the Super Soldier project. It appeared off the coast of Harumicho Kotoku, and then transformed into Super Battleship Omagatsu. Apparently, its battleship form was called a Super Battleship, while its transformed humanoid form was a Soulless God. Whatever. Terrible losses were incurred by the capital, but at the end, the Taitsu satellite was destroyed, thanks to Raidou's demon and myself, cutting off Omagatsu's energy supply and causing it to shut down and sink. The following report was borrowed from the Navy's Super Soldier project. Let's see. It was also known as a living, unsinkable warship within the Super Soldier project. The ship was meant to carry Type 91 immortal soldiers, later called Hell's Pawns, that submerge underwater, allowing them to attack other countries in secret. Upon reaching land, capital cities, military facilities, factories, and other points of interest would be targeted and destroyed. Then the Type 91 immortal soldiers would subdue the weak and opposing nation with sheer force. This was the original plan. In Munakata's initial Super Soldier project, the ship was described as a variable form submersible warship. At one point, he intended to attach large caterpillar tracks to it to enable mobility on land, but it was deemed impossible for them to support the ship's 450,000 tons of weight. He then suggested a design by which the ship could walk, but given our current era's level of technology, he was ridiculed by his peers. Yeah, so even before Sukuna Hikona showed up, Munakata's plan just sounded completely goofy. However, Sukuna Hikona's demonic powers, combined with the Time Traveler's super technology, were able to use the Hero Code to turn his fantasy into reality. The Hero Code don't have bones, so they were able to fuse into the Soulless God, creating a symbiotic relationship by which the Soulless God served as their exoskeleton, and they became the muscles and joints that allowed the ship to move in its humanoid form. To top it off, the Soulless God's power was supplied from beyond the atmosphere by the Taitsu satellite via the 1-in-1 radio tower, serving as an inexhaustible source of energy. So, yeah, a nice little tidying up of the report there.
Well, it'd be hard to work a case if we don't have a client. Bring her back safe, all right? It's all up to you, Raidou.
And yeah, I think we're long past the point of getting paid. And call me crazy.
All right, see you later.
All right. Take it sleazy.
Now, how to catch that time traveler who possessed Kaya? That is certainly a problem.
Huh?
Yes, I'm glad you agree.
Who?
What? Who's there?
Oh god, there's more voices in.
It's me. I trust you haven't forgotten.
Ah, the other Goto.
You're me, from the parallel world. What are you doing here?
Yeah, how and why?
I wanted to investigate this future Raidou you're facing, so I tagged along when Raidou performed the ritual of soul sending. After all, the threat of this time traveler will present itself in our world as well, won't it? But isn't it dangerous to meddle in someone else's timeline so carelessly? I considered that, hence why I've kept myself hidden until now. But since you died aboard the Taitsu satellite, there's only one of us. so we don't have to worry about causing a paradox.
True.
I beg your... I have not died!
Well, you're mostly dead, anyway.
How about it, Raidou of this world? Shall I act as your partner for the time being? What do you think you're doing? Raidou is mine. What I mean is that I am Raidou.
Look, relax.
Fear not. Once this time traveler business is settled, I'll be on my way. You'll be able to return here. I'll even lend you this body. Use it however you wish. Well, since you're offering, would certainly be convenient to have a body.
Alright, it's a deal. Alright, Goto's temporarily standing in for Goto. Cool.
Just try not to interfere too much, will you?
Right.
You certainly are nosy. Now, how to track down this time traveler? If our enemy transcends time, then we need the power to transcend time as well. We must use the Amatsu Kanagi. I thought I told you not to interfere.
Just
Again, it is a sound plan.
well, I mean, hey, you're agreeing with him,
This Raidou
so
is just as capable of a summoner as my Raidou, so he should be able to use the Amatsu Kanagi to perform the ritual of soul sending. And if he can't, I may find some difficulty getting home. To draw out the power of the Amatsu Kanagi, we'll require a power of our own, genuine, raw emotion. I see. Raidou, maybe we can find some of this raw emotion from the people who've gotten involved in this case.
yeah.
A rocket scientist, a reporter, and a Yakuza boss, perhaps?
Maybe.
It sounds like we have a plan. Let's get moving.
Alright, gather people's emotions in the Amatsu Kanagi.
Moat.
Alright, well, time to go around and, yeah, actually go, yeah, what do you know, my running around and talking to people actually pays off. And, oh, the final act. Well, let's see, Mirror of the Sun and Beelzebub for fusion. Hear me! At last, a devil summoner has proved himself worthy of participating in the final act of our grand guignol, and this exceptional individual is none other than Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th. So, Raidou, I dedicate this final act to you. Make for the lowest floor of the training hall, where I, the King of the Abyss, shall grant you a personal audience. Do not keep me waiting. Alright, so yeah, we got ourselves a final showdown with a... Alright, so before we go and track down this future Raidou, we'll go and take care of the super boss, Beelzebub. And that monster stopped, didn't it? And that's what I heard. And then why did an army look so down? Yeah, because this whole thing ain't over yet. It's just getting started. Narumi's long face must be because of his tab and Ryugyu. That boy's got no guts. All he's got's a big fat tab. Trust me, if that's all he had, then believe me, he'd be a lot happier. You mean there was another monster after the first one was defeated? Yeah, I know, right? Well, if it's come to this, I'm ready to fight, even if all I have is a saber. A soldier can't be afraid of monsters. No self-respecting serviceman would ever let down his country. Well, took you long enough.
Hey.
Why is that soldier panicking, Mommy? There's no more monsters to worry about. Come to think of it, they're caught between the civilians and the military brass. I almost feel sorry for them.
Almost.
You came just in time, kid. I've just got some new goods in. If you like something, buy it.
Oh, what do we got? Oh, the gold materials. Oh, this is gonna come in handy.
You do business here quite often, don't you? Since you're a regular, I look forward to your continued patronage. Here to see Victor.
Welcome to the Gomaden. What can I do for you, Kuzunoha? When one has lived as long as I have, regrets are inevitable. However, Perhaps life is precious because you only get one try at it.
Well, honestly, that was a well. Didn't expect that level of schmaltz from you. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, I'll fuse Kataha and Fenrir. Yeah, I just need to focus on Fenrir for a little while. Let's see, then.
Raidou.
Keep bringing...
Moat.
Alright, well, time for our last little tour around the capital.
I see. So that's what happened at Harumicho. Master Kyoshi's request was for you to locate Miss Kaya, was it not? Then you have done an admirable job, Mr. Raidou. We will handle everything from here on out.
Yeah, no, this case isn't closed yet.
Mr. Raidou, this is unexpected, but very generous of you. I will consult Master Daidoji about a reward upon Miss Kaya's safe return. Perhaps I shouldn't be so set in my ways. Not very fitting of a butler to say, is it?
Well, I mean, I could
See, Master Kyo. Then you have
Yeah,
done an
I think by this
handle-
point, a cash reward isn't exactly going to cut it. But well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well, if Kaya's possession was the cause of all the capital's troubles, then I shall compensate the citizens as a representative of the Daidoji family. Master Daidoji is still bedridden, so I'll do so on his behalf.
Well, yeah, that definitely sounds like. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better than what I was thinking.
Of course I'll wait for Kaya. That's what friends do, right?
Well, look, Kaya's.
No, don't say it. Don't say Kaya's a demon. Kaya will always be Kaya. Sorry about that.
Well, I wasn't going to say a demon. I'd be possessed by some asshole for the future, but whatever.
Of course I'll...
Alright, you wanted to wait long.
Thank you, Raidou. You're a pretty swell guy.
It looks like everyone's calmed down after the monster attack. Work's about to ramp up. Well, with Master Daidoji, Miss Kaya, and all the other problems here, well, at least it'll never be boring.
Yeah, at least there's that. Everyone must have a home to return to. Isn't this mansion where Miss Kaya should return? Good heavens, I just remember my mother alone in her own home. Might want to drop her a line. I don't think the voice underground will ever go away. It sounds so lonely. After hearing that voice for so long, I decided I also want to be buried underground when I go. buddy, you need help. I mean, like, seriously, like, actual friggin' help. The underground voices just want us to notice them. Only I can hear them, but I'll always pay attention to those precious voices. Ah, yeah.
I've been working in the Daidoji mansion for a long time now. And I think I'll be standing around, working hard here for a long time to come.
Well, just as long as I don't hear you say something like that.
Whatever problems this mansion has, at least it's never boring. There's some kind of an incident every day. I never want to work anywhere else.
Always gotta keep your audience riveted.
Yes.
I used to want to be an artist, but now I'm just a run-of-the-mill servant. But the more I stare at these paintings, the more inspired I get. Maybe I'll give it another shot. Yeah, why not? Hey, what have you got to lose? And I guess all it takes is a giant kaiju running around for people to go and take stock.
What?
The monster at Haruhi Cho stopped. Its knees just bent down and the head came right off. Now it stopped stone cold. And yeah, don't jinx it.
We're both still alive! We're just so happy! Come on, don't cry. Here, wipe your nose. I'm so afraid. Yaiko, you have no idea how scared I was. If I died, we wouldn't be able to go to the dessert parlor anymore.
Fumiko. Yeah, no desserts. Because that's... Don't get me wrong, I love sweets as much as the next guy, but priorities, woman!
Yaiko never eats an entire slice, so she always gives the rest to me. She's too kind. Yaiko, we're best friends forever. I was thinking I'd like a boyfriend soon, but things are okay right now. It's just fun just being with Fumiko.
Hey, maybe a girlfriend wouldn't be too bad.
Well, no.
Well, all's well that ends well, isn't it? Now all we need is for Kaya to be found safe.
Yeah, there is that. And it's up to me to go and drag her back. And go and exercise that future Raidou. The folks in Sakuto Show have no way of knowing about the second monster. Please, could you keep quiet about it? There's no reason to start a panic among the citizens. Oh, like, now you're concerned with that? The monster stopped. It's all thanks to you and that rocket. Attaboy, this calls for a drink. In? Nothing alcoholic. And when I say drink, I don't mean booze. You get soda. You may be the savior of the capital, but you're still underage. Underage and already a hero. You and I are worlds apart. Hey, that's comes with the power of the pro tag. All right, let's see. Where to go from? Oh, right. Now I remember. All right, just taking a poke here. Just taking a poke around the Dark Realm and just seeing if there's any other conversations that popped up here.
Come. Thanks. Come then. Next, let's go. Thanks.
Yeah, again, what is up with that Jack Frost?
Let's go. Well done. Let's go. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe just an error. I don't know. Harmony Show won't be rebuilt in a day, but we gotta do our best. The souls of the dead need to get a proper send-off so they can make it to the Pearly Gates. Pearly Gates, did you, like, convert or something like that? I don't know.
That monster is more than welcome as far as I'm concerned. I'm still hoping he'll knock down that church. Oh my... Just as long as it doesn't blow more hot wind out of my laundry.
These are the people I'm fighting for.
You think I could get the monster to destroy just the church and leave? It might not understand our language. If it destroyed my house along with it, I'd lose everything.
I mean, hey, you've already lost your marbles, clearly.
I'm pretty steamed that he lied to me all this time about being a foreigner, but... We did have a good time together, and isn't that what really counts?
Oh, there's actually some payoff on these people. I'm tall and I have an unusual face. I get mistaken for a foreigner all the time. Foreigners are really popular around here, so I told a little white lie. So now what? I'm gonna bite the bullet and apologize. I'll do anything to get her to forgive me. And if she does, I decide I'd like to go steady with her. That dame's such a pushover. I better make sure she doesn't fall for any more baloney.
Oh, well, how about that?
You better hightail it. Yeah, you're right. I better cut and run. I'll get out of here, but I'm not leaving without her. This place doesn't feel so lively anymore. So even those little small details change. There's no time to rest. That monster could reappear at any moment. We'll have to swallow our pride and request backup from the army. And they should realize that now's the time to put aside our differences. And if not, then, well...
I can't get in those brave Navy soldiers' way. I can take care of myself. I'm not afraid of any monster.
Alright, easy, Granny, easy.
This whole calamity began with one person's desire to alter history. You're going after her, aren't you, Raidou? What will you do once you find her?
Well, I'll save my client.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. You may be Raidou Kuzunoha, but you're still a detective. Now you go on and show her your strength. Your real strength.
Hell yeah.
This whole calamity you're going after. You're Raidou Kuzunoha through and through. How terrifying. To think a young man like you has to turn to blood and violence. In the end, we're the ones to blame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, definitely going to go save the client, obviously. Because in the words of another hard-boiled detective, any detective who hurts their clients less than garbage. Any detective who lets their client get hurt is less than garbage. 1 in 1 tower is the source of our morale. I mean, sure, the circumstances around my pants aren't perfect, but that won't slow me down. buddy, just... couldn't you just, like, wash it off in a river or something like that? Yeah, just go and say, like, yeah, peeing your pants is the coolest. Oh, that woman there staring at me. No, she didn't notice I... No, she didn't notice I peed my pants when I saw that monster, did she? Calm down, she can't have noticed. I'm the greatest actor in the entire army. Yeah, real Oscar-worthy, pal. Monster or no monster, this checkpoint is my post. So I'm standing my ground. No one shall pass. None shall...
You can't go past here. I'll get in trouble. Really? Just go home. I'm begging you.
None shall pass. What? None shall pass. Get out of here, you big silly idiot.
Oh, even though he was incontinent, that soldier kept it together. I think I'm in love. Wanted one's a place where matches are made. I guess it really was some kind of god.
Lily.
Oh, I mean, hey, love is blind, I guess.
You're certainly quite attractive, but my heart's already decided. I've sworn eternal love to that soldier who just emptied his bladder, and to the glorious tower. Yes, this love triangle is my destiny.
Okay, so she's into that. Alright. Alright, sure, whatever there are, Kelly.
Yes. I don't know how much longer I've got, but I plan on coming here until the day I die. There's no reason for it. This is simply where Sakura Tayama is. Sometimes the heart has no reason.
No reason for the heart, eh? Well, ain't that the truth? I absolutely love this express streetcar feature. Yeah, I honestly don't think I could go back to the original anymore. Yeah, whatever.
Let's go. Well done. Let's go.
Alright, thank you, Lilith. And that Jesus is doing nothing. You know, it's kind of funny seeing Lilith in her, like, an original SMT design after coming off of Vengeance. Kind of weird. Yeah, seeing one demon take on so many different forms, it's kind of funny. Yeah, let's see, where else? Ah, right, Kasumi die. A white oh. What was with that monster? It was over so fast, I mean, it just stopped all of a sudden. Was it just really weak? All bark and no bite? No, lots of bite. And a lot of bite, trust me. Yeah, just ask the people at Harbicho about how much bite it had. I see. So the Soulless God fell to a civilian's rocket. I suppose there's a difference between your personal resolve and our blind faith in our leader. And yeah, blind faith, never a good thing, kids. I got a message from a comrade in Sakura Dayama. Another giant like the Soulless Gods appeared. I'm prepared for the worst. Bring it on, monster! I'll compensate for puny firepower with sheer guts! Alright, well, good luck with that, bucko. The Super Soldier Project's objective was to destroy the capital. Major General Mudokata tricked us. I can't believe it. An imposter must have switched with the Major General. Not the... What were we fighting for? Yeah, you got... it's complicated. Long story short, he wasn't himself.
Please.
Hey, the monster isn't completely gone, right? When the time comes, I'll join forces with those Navy Kappa. I'm not friends with him, it's just, you know, we need all the firepower we can get. Uh-huh. What? Wrong one? Oh yeah, almost forgot. Managed to get myself some new upgrades. Yeah, finally started splurging and got myself some new swords. And got myself some new skills. Let's see, Righteous Heart, Merciless Strikes. Uh-huh. Yeah, these are all really going to come in handy later on. Alright, let's see where to go next. Where there's a will, there's a way, eh? If you don't got a place to come back to, come on down here. I'm tired of sitting around all by lonesome, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure that Kiyoshi over there will be able to give you a job. In retrospect, it was more cheerful with those kids around. If they ever come back, perhaps I'll just pretend I'm sleeping. Maybe.
I can see it in your eyes. You're about to try something crazy, aren't you?
What am I not?
Consider Narumi's debt canceled. A little present since you're going away. Only one condition, though. Promise you'll come back, okay?
Easy enough. I'm sure Narumi will be over the moon.
Yes.
Haradas are the owner's family, but all of us here kind of are too. If you need if you need a hand Harumi-chan back, just say the word. Will do. The army was formed to defend the country, but we were used, and we destroyed our own capital. I'll spend the rest of my life with Tony for what I've done. I'll work my fingers to the bone to rebuild it. Glad to hear it. Extravagant furniture is knocked over, expensive dishes are shattered, and... oh boy. And yeah, this is all partially my fault too. If I hadn't helped that future Raidou go and discover the EL200, well, I mean, he would have found it eventually, but I just kind of helped him along. Just like when I was your age, war's taken so much from us. On the other hand, when we rebuild after a war, we're always stronger than we were going into it. It's just the small details, you know?
Yes!
Streetcars will be running double time until Harumi-chan's back on track. We're no substitute for ships, but we'll give it all we got. For once your obsession is actually turning out to be healthy. Or at least, appropriate. Hatred will never completely be gone from the world. Sure, we defeated that monster now, but nothing's stopping it from coming back later. Well, except for me. All I just need to do is track down that future Raidou, smack him down, and shut down that spare god of his.
What?
That thing came out of nowhere, threw its weight around, and then disappeared. Let's hope that soulless something doesn't have any friends. Yeah, don't worry. Detective Cosmo says he's going to arrest that monster when it shows its face again. For all his bluster, there's an air of desperation about that man.
Must be.
Fat chance we'll be able to arrest a humongous thing like that. Man, it looks so keen. Forget I said that. You know what I'm talking about, though. I mean, look, come on. It's a giant robot. At the end of the day, you still gotta give it that. I mean, at least it looks cool. The destroyer we built has left the capital in ruins. But we can rebuild, even from the rubble. The harder we try it, the faster the construction will go. Yeah, everybody's hand on the chain pulling. Detective? I saw that monster get at Harumi-chan. Jeez, there's more than one of them. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of it myself. Not a chance, pal. I can't let you go alone. I'm not letting some detective hog all the glory here. And I'll be damned if any civilians get roped into this again. I can put a stop to this. A monster that could show up anywhere, anytime, spooks the entire city. If you gotta stop at the source, then that's what we'll do. Let's put a stop to this together. I don't care how many monsters come at us, and I don't give a rip how big they are. If they attack me, they're just begging to be arrested. Bring them on! I mean, providing you can get cuffs big enough to fit the guy, then hey, by all means, go for it.
I'm almost done paying off my husband's hospital bill. My brother's recovering fast, too. He was strong enough to eat a solid apple last I visited. Ever since I met you, everything's been going right. Thanks so much. I'll be sure to keep it up.
Well, I mean, he's definitely fit enough to not just eat an apple, but also... Is that Rasputin? Oh, for God's sake.
I deserve to be alive, right? I never hear from anyone, so sometimes I can't be sure. You deserve to be alive, okay?
Right, but... hold on. Yeah. Somehow I expected you to show up here.
The Soulless God has stopped. So it's a happy ending for everyone, right? Then why are you still trying to chase down that girl?
It's not over yet.
I'm sure your clients love you. Quite the opposite for me. Is that really who you are? Raidou Kuzunoha?
Or at least who I try to be.
The Soulless God, then why are you...
Well, Narby asked me to.
Nothing is more loathsome than working for another. Exactly why I carry myself in such unreliable ways.
Well, that's how you... Well, you do you, I guess.
This soulless... Then why are...
And because Kai's my type.
Your words have touched my cold, cybernetic heart. I suppose there is a more human side to you after all. Very good. I have no regrets being defeated by your hand.
Yeah, well, hey, just as long as you don't give me a reason to go up for round 5.
This so... This so...
Language barriers don't mean much to me. And not like we were communicating from the heart anyway.
Actually, yeah, on that note, Rasputin, when they made you, did they give you the, full equipment?
Yeah.
With the monster gun, I'm gonna return home to my country. I enjoyed experiencing the, art of Japan. Of all the memories I take home, that will be my favorite. Oh, yeah, that's definitely one memory you're gonna want to hold on to. Oops, wrong one. I called the courtesan mommy. Ew! No beat in the world was as red as my face at that moment. The Red Light District. What a great place to learn about real life. I can't wait to tell my friends back home. I think he might... You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to get into it.
I made up my mind. As of today, I'm retiring. Not because of my age, though. Feels like the right time to let the younger crowds lead the charge into the future. I'm looking forward to what you'll do in a couple of years, boy. Become the new Red Light Legend.
Well, I mean, hey, the Kuzunoha clan could use, well, I mean, hey, with my impressive lineage, I'm sure the Kuzunoha clan would be more than understanding that I, Alright, now to charge in and see if I can get myself killed. Alright, let's get Beelzebub a shot.
Raidou.
All right, down we go.
It's time. Well done.
All right, here we are at the very bottom of the training hall. Oh boy, here we go. I stepped into it this time.
Man is pitiful. You there too are lost and reaching for the abyss. Were I to ask what spurs you forth, you would have naught to offer. Instead, I simply ask this. Have you come seeking an audience with me?
Yes, who exactly? Yes, I have.
Then, in the name of the king, I shall grant your desire. I am Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. It is quite admirable for you to have crossed hell itself to meet me. But it is the meeting itself that you should fear. Stand in the flame and be tested in the true fires of hell.
Bring it on.
Double spin.
What I'd expect.
Alright, so Beelzebub's weak to wind. Got it.
Use your gun. Hino Kakutsuchi. Fenrir.
Alright, so he hits hard. Big whoop.
Kuzunoha the 14th. Spirit. Use your gun. Watch the enemy carefully.
Whew. There we go. Swat at an overgrown fly. Ha ha. All right. I beat him.
Raidou.
All right.
So the king of the abyss has been bested.
Yep. Till next time, folks. Bye.